Ooh, ooh, y'all see this? Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you anything, man. It helps me out. But if not, I understand how it is, man. Boom! Ding! WBC got rid of Keith Thurman's ass, didn't they? Keith Thurman. Hey, for everyone out there who was giving the WBC pressure for allowing Thurman to continue to hang in the number one spot, well, you got your way. Keith Thurman dropped out of the WBC rankings. They threw him in the garbage. Stay your butt there in Clearwater, Florida. Keep talking about what you're going to do. Keep talking. You talk right there from your gym or from your bedroom, from your garage, because you're not fighting. We're tired of waiting around for you, Keith Thurman. You see, Jamal Charlo has a story. Keith Thurman didn't have a story. Keith Thurman's just not fighting because he doesn't want to fight. He's had opportunities to fight. Keith Thurman's turned down big money. Well, he's turned down money. He's turned down opportunities because he wants big money. And the thing is, he's not in demand anymore. And this right here, you're talking about sticking a fork in somebody. They stuck a fork in Keith Thurman. Damn, man, I'll be honest with you. I did not expect to see that. But I understand, and I'm glad to see at least this happening because you can't, the damn WBC can't keep having title eliminator after title eliminator after title eliminator, okay? So when you look at the WBC's new ranking stack, matter of fact, let's just take it from the top. You look up here, before you had, Keith Thurman still the ring welterweight champion, but before that you had Keith Thurman, his name was in there, and this ranking stack for the ring hasn't been updated, but you can see they've already taken Keith Thurman out of there last month. But when you come down and you take a look at what's going on here with the WBC column, right? So I'm telling y'all right now, let me bring this down a little bit more for you, okay? I'm telling y'all right now, Cody Crowley already fought his title eliminator. So he bubbled up to the number one spot, and he bubbled up to that number one spot for a reason. Because he already fought the title eliminator, and he won, and it was a hard fight. But at the end of the day, Cody Crowley is the mandatory in the WBC column. He's the guy who should be fighting Crawford next if Crawford holds on to those belts. But it's like I said in another video, what you're going to see happening is Cody Crowley is going to end up probably fighting the winner of Yugas and Barrios. And then the winner of that will go on either become the WBC champion if Crawford drops the belts, or if he holds on to the belts, then what you're going to see happening is they're going to go on to fight Crawford. But very interesting. So Cody Crowley's the number one. Yugas is the number two. Okay? Suleiman Sissoko, which I don't know. I don't really know much about that character. But obviously, he's making some noise because they got him ranked at number 3. Barrios at number 4. They got Josh Taylor at number 5. How the hell Josh Taylor become number 5? I have no idea. Kavaliauskas at number 6. I think Kavaliauskas destroys Taylor, destroys Barrios. I think he destroys Yugas. I think he destroys Crowley. I don't know much about this Sissoko guy, so I can't comment. But I personally think, Kavaliauskas, he destroys everyone. Because he's ranked number 6, I think he destroys everyone from 1 through 5. And I'm just being honest with you. Fanasian, I don't see how he's still holding on, but he's ranked at number 7. He bubbled up a spot. Delani Mbingi, he's bubbled up a spot at number 8. Jamal Jones at number 9. Alexis Rocha at number 10. So Rocha's bubbled up a spot. And then when you come down here and look, pay attention. Pay attention to this. Check this out. Number 15. Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner is actually ranked higher than Keith Thurman. Adrien Broner is back in the mix for the WBC. How is Adrien Broner ranked by the WBC? But I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, y'all see what's going on here, people? It's that secret society stuff, man. So you got Adrien Broner at 15, Steve Spark at 14, Jin Sasaki out of Japan at 13. Raul Curiel at 12. He can fight. Abel Ramos, he can fight at 11. Rocha, he can fight at 10. Jamal James at 9. Mbingi at 8. Panacine at 7. But out of this rack and stack they have here, I'm telling y'all, what happened to Rashidi Ellis isn't in the mix? I'm telling y'all they got plans for these fighters, man. Rashidi Ellis, Cody Crowley, Alexis Rocha. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna be shocked at who goes on to fights for belts, who's gonna be elevated to super champion, who's gonna go on and become in the first fight. Jerome Bootsin is fighting Stan Eunice for a unified distinction if Terrence Crawford drops those belts. I'm telling you, and that's what we gotta look at, because Terrence Crawford's cool with fighting at 147. If they pay him more money, he'll go to 154, and more than likely he'll drop those belts. He drops those belts, and you know, like I said in other videos, this whole thing becomes wide open. Very, very interesting, man. And what I said in the other video, I think for that WBO belt is going to be vacated if Crawford drops those belts. Rocha will fight Rashidi Ellis for the title. I think Boots Ennis, who's the IBF champion, I think he and Stan Eunice are going to fight to unify. I think Cody Crowley will fight the winner of Barrios and Yugas. And then whoever wins that fight goes on to become the WBC champion. And that's how I see it. And then you'll see Boots Ennis, I think, just clear out the division. But I tell you what, if Kavaliauskas gets his opportunity, you know, I just think that's a tough fight for Boots, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kavaliauskas can fight. I hate when I hear people just saying horrible things about him. He can fight. He can fight. But styles make fights, and who knows what he has left in the gas tank. You know, Kavaliauskas has been putting in work for a long time, man. Matter of fact, let's pull his name up. Let's take a look at his profile to see what he has going on, because Kavaliauskas, you know, I like him personally. I think he's a good fighter. So this is him right here, right? An absolute monster, 23-2. He's 35 years old, so that's what I was talking about. He's been fighting for a while. 23 wins. He has a 78% KO ratio, and he's been stopped twice. He started fighting in 2013, so he's been a pro for about 10 years. So he's been putting in his work. But that being said, man, Keith Thurman, they did him dirty. They did him dirty. Nobody want to hear from him no more. They dropped him out the ranking. Keith Thurman's gonna have to go and fight for a belt from some other organization, because the WBC, they're not up to dealing with any more Keith Thurman stuff. Matter of fact, damn, Blair Cobb. Damn, boy. So let's look at these damn columns here. What the hell's going on? Because the WBO, they still have to update their stuff. But as of the 19th, Blair Cobb's not even in the rankings no more. That's De La Hoya screwing him. But Keith Thurman's not even in the ranking stack. This is as of 19th August for the WBO. He's not in there. He's not in the ranking stack for the IBF. The WBC just dropped him out. But he's still number 3 in the WBA. Keith Thurman is in a horrible position, people. Horrible. All this damn $5, $6, $7, $10 million that he wants for a fight, he ain't gonna get it. So let's see what he does with his get back and his comeback and the Keith Thurman show and all that. Let's see what happens. But man, the WBC dropped his butt out of their rankings. They're tired of hearing old peanut butter mouth talk. They want action. Since he didn't show action, they took action on him and they kicked him out the WBC rankings. Absolutely hilarious. He was one of my favorite fighters, man. He was a bad boy, but man, I understand the family life. I get it. But he can't play around. The WBC ain't playing. They don't want to hear it no more. Kicked him out, put Adrien Broner in. Absolutely hilarious. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.